about to take another trip. Tell my bitch roll another zip. And my gang don't slip. Smoke trees, count a meal before I dip. So much that the bank can't fit. She chose up, you can't blame her. We in the room high as a skyscraper. We came this far, never gon' change up. Homie, that's Taylor.
Please welcome your host to the microphone.
Hey! What it do, y'all? What it do, world? I told y'all I'd be back, man. I told y'all I'd be back in this motherfucker. One more again. We back, we in the studio. We rocking, we rolling. Major moves, minor way. I'm your boy, the future Raxy Mav. Shout out to my guy, Sean 2 times. Shout out to the drink man. We got the yak. Got red cups this week, you know what I'm saying? They ain't want to do no dishes around here. I ain't mad at them. Shout out to the DJ, playing the tunes. Had it rocking, had it rolling. But let me get to some shit for y'all. UFC, what was that? 363, something like that. 363. Let me go to my handy dandy. Amanda Nunes retained her title and retired, y'all. But you know what? I'm not even gonna boo Amanda because it was about time Amanda got the fuck out of here. You feel me? She been holding on to these 2 belts, carrying them around, lollygagging with them. Double champ, and her terrible Brazilian accent is horrible. It's horrible. I'm sorry. Y'all should see her back, man. She is fucking swole. Anyway, she did her thing, fought an opponent. I didn't even think she was going. Okay, let's be real. Amanda, you are done fighting. It is time for you to get out of here. And I'm happy that you gone, because I was tired of looking at you. You wasn't defending that belt. You had a belt with a division that had nobody in there. You was a champion of a division where it was just you. Who was you fighting against? Who was your opponents? Nobody impressive. Nobody we thought that was gonna beat you. So that 145 belt, I gave you kudos because you won the belt and you did defend it a couple of times, but not enough. Not enough. And therefore, double champ forever. Alright? It's not like you was rocking 2 divisions that was booming and popping. That's the shade to you. But it's about time you gone. Now we can see what the 135 got to do. Whoa, hold on. Not letting you off that easy, sister. You gonna retire and not give Juliana the run back? It's tied, my nigga. It's 1-1. If you that big, you that bad, you should be defending the belt, going 1 more. You owe us 1 more fight. That's some sneak shit you did, some scary shit too. Because Juliana said you didn't want to fight her already. You didn't want to give her the shit. You was asking for, I thought you wanted a little quick little, all right, let me get back right, tighten up, all right, I'm good. I'm back in 2 months, month and a half. You talking about Nina pregnant and what Nina got to do with you? She not the champ. It's alright, I understand. It's a family situation. You already got a little kid. You know, I was looking at your embedded too. I said they need to have a little kid so the little girl could have some fun. And boom, voila! Nina pregnant. Congratulations to the couple. I'm coming off hot and ready. I'm not fucking around with y'all today because Amanda, that was some bullshit. Alright? You need to give Juliana her run back because she gonna be the champ. You can't talk shit. Oh, nobody beating you. Right, they didn't beat you. But you didn't run that shit back. And you lost one of them fights to Valentina. Don't want to hear nothing about it. Don't want to hear no arguments. You lost one of them fights to Valentina. Low-key should run that back with her or something. But it's cool. You handled business this weekend. You went out like a champ. Cool. Should knock the bitch out. Dominating fashion. Great job. That's what you do. Amanda Nunes doing Amanda Nunes things. Enjoy retirement. Drinks on us. I seen that trash ass pizza you was eating. You eating cheese pizza and shit. Live your life, dog. Get some fucking, you know what I'm saying? Some pepperoni on there. Throw some pineapples or something if you want to be healthy. Some vegetables, onions, bell peppers. Something. Do something. That shit look trash though. Shout out to you. Co-main event though. Rocking. This nigga Charles Oliveira is a monster. I don't know, dude, what kind of shitty yak, what he drinking on before he get into these fights? The protein powder, I don't know. Nigga be getting punched on, having a rough day at work, rough day in the field, and then a nigga come back, bah, like the Undertaker, boo boo, nigga. I ain't got nothing to say about it. Got nothing to say negative about Charles. When Charles is in the fight, unless it's against Islam, which he was talking that shit, he ready to run it back. Islam, I need that. Dana, give me the fight. Islam have to let him know it's levels to this shit, baby. I see you, but it's levels. We real niggas out here. I got rid of you. X's you out. Nigga, you was fighting this chump cheese, alright? It's that cheese that you put on a burger or whatever, and it don't really melt. It just kind of, yeah, that was that shit. Alright? Chump cheese. Cheap cheese. Not that government cheese. You heard me? Islam. Money on Islam. We coming for you, Charles. You keep running your mouth and talking that shit. We smoked you last time, buddy. But good shit this weekend, though. You put, I felt bad for the man, too. Because he had his kid with him, little fresh. Had his wife, had his papa-in-law. Pops was up in there rocking with him, training. I got the kids. We gonna baby. Beautiful, man. You had a family thing going on. But the family was not there with you while you was getting that ass beat. You started off with Darius? You started off strong, buddy. And then it got real funky for you. Nigga Charles got up, poppy, blow! Hit you in the chin, bloop, bloop, bloop. It was over with for you. He was tagging you, my man. I felt he was trying to wrestle. It got real bad for you, dog. Dust yourself off and try again. I was low-key setting you up to fight Islam. Good thing that didn't happen, right? Islam would have choked you out or something, you know what I'm saying? Made one of your toes turn purple. Crazy shit. That was that. I don't think the rest of the fights in that card was very interesting. You could decide to join the party with us, y'all. Beezy's in the house. You know what I'm saying? You can join the festivities and shit like that. This nigga Floyd had a fight this weekend. I didn't know that he had a fight, right?
I totally didn't know about that until I saw that shit on fucking Instagram.
He just be having a lot of random ass fights, you know, that just be
random
on.
ass people.
Yeah, definitely a lot of random ass people. You get what I'm saying?
Cause I definitely was like, yo, who the fuck is? I was like, who? They said he was fighting Gotti. I'm like, Gotti who? What the fuck is Gotti? But
let's see some shit. The nigga is John Gotti. I guess that's John Gotti's nephew, son, cousin, son. I guess obviously, don't really care. Well, let me tell y'all something else. But that shit was wild though, because nigga Floyd was in there. I don't know what the fuck that was. I'm tired of the bullshit fights with Floyd. I get it. Nigga trying to make his money, right? Make your money. Do what you gonna do. Nigga, they gonna pay me a whole bunch of bread, like he said, to fight niggas that
don't matter.
That don't matter.
That
one,
nobody knows about.
Don't nobody know about, and that can't beat me. It's easy money. It's easy Google. That's cheddar cheese chalupa. You know what I'm saying?
Sounds like some Roman Reigns shit to me, but hey, that's not my business. I'm not my business now. But yeah, totally, bro. I mean, but hey, if you got the money like that, somebody comes in, do what you gotta do, bro.
Don't compare Floyd to Roman. Like, what?
I'm sorry.
What kind of shit is that?
I'm just saying. kind of same kind of. Never mind. I'm just mind my business, man. Just mind my business. Eat my goldfish, bro.
Alright, you wildin' out, bro. I keep telling you, just chill out with all of that shit. Listen, Floyd is getting easy money out there. He's making it look easy. I'm not mad at him, but he should limit some of these fights. He should limit a lot of these fights that he's having. You get what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I mean, it's just like Denzel said, you know. Why people love Denzel movies is because you don't see him all the time. You don't see him in a movie back to back to back. But then when you do see him in a movie, it's like, oh shit. Like, oh, Denzel got another one coming? Oh yeah, we ain't seen him in a minute. But you know when he come, he gonna give you some fire.
I don't know if that's why we love Denzel. But
Pause.
you know what? Listen. The UFC ain't putting on no good fights for us right now, right?
Not really.
And I'm highly disappointed in these events lately. You know, like I just went and talked about Amanda Nunes, Charles Oliveira. The other fights on that card, very disappointing for me. Have Floyd doing some shit.
Personally,
Not a lot, but
I haven't been entertained by the UFC since Adesanya fucking did that shit to old boy son, man.
oh man, we don't want to.
I'm sorry, but I'm just leave it at that.
That's nice. You know, I seen something that John and Izzy was making up, and they was being cool, and they friends. So if that's what it is, Izzy, you back on the team, man. You know what I'm saying? Open hand, handshake, open arm, hug. I bring you in. I accept you. You get what I'm saying?
What, you didn't like this? You was mad?
You know what I'm saying? You go against the team, it's beef. You know what I'm saying? You say fuck the squad or you say fuck one of the squad members, nigga, it's fuck you. You know what I'm saying? You ain't the homie like that either. You know what I'm saying? You just running your gums and flipping and flopping.
That sounds personal.
Listen, it is personal.
That
It's
sounds
very
personal.
much personal.
That definitely sounds personal.
Since you brought the nigga up, this boy Roman, that nigga, they getting good, man. They getting good. That bloodline shit is getting good, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm interested in the drama. You know what I'm saying? Solo. I told you watch the nigga Solo. He had to let Roman know, nigga, these are my brothers. These my niggas. But you the man. You the man. But these are my brothers. First foremost, let's get that out in the open.
But what's the point of doing that if you just gonna turn around and fucking...
Cause I let y'all niggas know who I'm rocking with. Y'all niggas can't win. Y'all niggas ain't winning no matches. But you seen a week ago, nigga brushed up against Solo. He's so hot and hasty. Solo gonna get that nigga. Solo gonna get Roman. It's just a matter of time. Just a matter of time. Shit getting good though.
Now when you do that Solo, then I'll start fucking with you. Until then I don't fuck
I
with you.
think I would have liked it if Roman embraced with the hug. Said nah. And hit the nigga with like a belly to belly suplex.
I mean something.
Blah! Woo! And then, you know what I'm saying? Solo could have got some in on niggas too. But it was nice.
You think Jimmy going? I don't think Jimmy going over.
I don't think Jimmy going. We know Jimmy not going over.
I mean, no.
Wait, you
not
gonna break
Jimmy.
up the Usos?
I don't think
Jay, yeah, you
I
gonna
don't
break
think
up the
Jay's going over.
Usos? You gonna break up the tag team? Y'all greatest tag team in history. Y'all gonna break them up? Nah, they ain't going out that way.
And really, you can't even be mad because a nigga kicked you. Y'all did the same shit to Solo. You feel me? And both y'all niggas kicked that nigga. Not just one. Both of you niggas.
I mean, that was an accident.
Yeah, just like that shit was an accident. But, you know.
What was the accident?
On SmackDown.
Oh, I mean, Jimmy shouldn't have brought his ass. I mean, you shouldn't have got in the ring, buddy. You know what I'm saying? You got in the ring and you caused the issue for Solo. I saved your life. Boom. You know what I'm saying? You should have just got up out of there.
No.
You should have just got your ass up out of there.
At the end of the day,
You doing too much, Jimmy.
he came to save whatchamacallit.
You came to save your brother, and boom, and what happened?
Solo hit him. Solo grabbed him first.
What I'm saying is, you should.
Solo should have stayed his fat ass. Solo should have stayed his fat ass in the back, and that shit wouldn't happen.
We know why Solo was there. He wanted the issue. He wanted the funk with Jimmy.
Well,
But Jimmy, you cost me some gold, brother. You cost me some gold, which I kind of, I thought Jay was gonna win. I ain't even gonna lie.
personally,
I thought Jay was gonna win.
I blame Solo.
I mean, Solo wasn't the one that did anything to him. It was I blame all of them.
Look.
Y'all niggas doing too much. Y'all acting like hoes.
Solo didn't give a fuck about that match. His sole purpose was coming out there to fuck with Jimmy.
Yeah.
Therefore,
And Jimmy, what was your purpose of
okay,
being
and
out
what
there?
was not? He came at first to help him.
All right,
Because
you
the
came out
little,
there,
little ugly niggas with the stocking
and
suits.
when you cleared
Pretty
the ring,
deadly.
you should have cleared the ring.
Okay, he couldn't because this nigga Solo attacked him, nigga,
He grabbed him and turned him around.
and tried to start fighting him. Yeah,
And
and
then once
then
you
when he
got
was gonna
saved-
spike him, that nigga Jay saved him from getting spiked.
And then the nigga tried to
When he
throw
went
a
to kick
sneak-
him, this nigga
throw a
sent
sneak
him in the way.
kick. Throw a sneak kick. Doing too much.
No, he should have kicked that nigga. That nigga did the shit on him. Why not? Fair is fair. Excuse me.
You
Fair
cost your brother some gold. Jay don't like that you cost him the gold. That's gonna be an issue there. He gonna have to check him. Just
Jay-
like when you was getting drunk, my nigga, and catching these DUIs, you had to slow our momentum up. I had to sit in the back. Chill the fuck out, nigga.
Oh, you talking about the Usos?
Yeah,
I was
and
gonna say,
fall
I
in
ain't gonna
line,
do that.
son. Chill the fuck out. Fall in line. He
Well-
can't fall in line. Listen to what I'm saying, nigga.
I mean, we don't know. Solo might got some goddamn.
I want to see Rikishi come back, nigga. Put some hands on Roman.
I'm a bad man. I'm a bad man.
Yeah, he probably is gonna come back to that music too. That shit trash. That shit weak. That shit whack. You think about KO and this nigga, that nigga KO got a high head. Nigga, they gonna lose them belts because of that. They gonna run into somebody that gonna stomp their ass. Gunther already was putting the works on him.
Boy.
Put the hammy down on him. Buddy, get some. He!
That nigga Sammy tried to do them chops. That nigga said, "Who the fuck you think
Give
you
me
chopping?" Yeah.
Why is Sammy wearing these t-shirts? When did he start wearing these stupid ass t-shirts?
First of all,
all
that
his matches he in.
I mean, you know, Sammy gotta wear the t-shirt. Sammy's like low key, like, you know, he is Snickers away. He is Snickers, but I ain't gonna say a Snickers away. He bought a Happy Meal away from Kevin Owens.
Nah. I mean, he don't got no build to him or nothing. He ain't in shape, no homo, but I'm just saying.
Wait, no, that was a knife hand. Which is, I was actually about to say, which is exactly why he wears a shirt.
Shirts is trash. He's
And we all know, or if you don't know,
the Usos,
there is a thing about weight. Supposedly, there has been rumors about how Vince didn't like certain motherfuckers being too fat and shit like that.
Oh yeah, you know Vince don't
Yes.
like the fat niggas.
Yeah.
He don't like the fat dudes, the skinny dudes. If you fat, you gotta be strong and powerful and quick and shape. You know what I'm saying? And everybody can't be Mark Henry, but you see Mark Henry have to go down every now and then
That's
to get back
because
in
he
shape.
knew, he didn't fuck with Mark like
I
that.
mean,
'cause
no,
knew
he
Mark
had-
wasn't having that shit.
He had to check Mark, and that's when Mark came back with the Hall of Pain Mark, cause he had to go get in
That
shape.
nigga was bigger than what he was before.
He was stronger though. He wasn't fat boy shit no more. He was.
That nigga didn't have no.
Nigga came back and Hall of Pain Mark Henry was that.
I mean,
dude.
he was that dude. I ain't gonna lie. He was out there.
Better than
toddling
sexual
niggas.
chocolate. He was slimmer than sexual chocolate, and nigga was.
I mean, he wasn't nice
strong.
no more. It was none of that,
Yeah.
smiling shit. It
You
was
know,
like,
when
I'm about to come in here and beat your ass and not give a fuck about what nobody think about it.
Mark was that nigga with the Hall of Pain with the dreads and the fucking 3-6 Mafia thing. Mark was that man. But yeah, they didn't fuck, the fat boys, the skinny boys. Vince liked the buff, fit niggas, and they always be the motherfuckers that can't wrestle. But this nigga Mick Foley fired Hulk Hogan up.
Ooh!
Let me get the audio for y'all.
Yo, I think I
was
heard
like-
something about that. Yeah, man.
I said, boy.
Because Hulk Hogan was low key,
He was
yeah.
hating and body shaming my nigga.
Yeah,
He
Mick
was-
wasn't having it,
He
yo.
was hating and body shaming Mick Foley. Nigga,
Shout out to Mick, man. Mick, you're the fucking
Mick
legend,
Foley
bro.
told this nigga up,
Oh, yeah.
y'all.
Oh, yeah.
Talk to people. Talk to your audience.
Yeah, people. He had this treasure right here. I just couldn't let it go to waste. You feel me? If you know, you know. That's all I'm gonna say. If you know, you know. But yeah, I heard some shit about that. I'm sorry, y'all. Today, a nigga is hungry. I've been snacking since I got here. I get it. But a nigga hungry, alright? So bear with a nigga. Anywho, yeah. Goddamn. Apparently, yeah, Hulk Hogan did some like bullshit talking about Mick, and Mick was like, "Hold up, bro, like, you feel me? Let me remind you of who the fuck I am."
I think if you ask guys like The Rock and guys like Stone Cold, if I was in shape when I wrestled them, if you ask Shawn Michaels, was I in shape when I put in 27 minutes with him in 1996, I think they'd say I was in deceptively good. The reason I retired earlier than I should have is all the damage that the extra weight may have done to my knees and back, and that cost me. But for Hulk Hogan to say that, I think is a lie, and I think it's kind of cruel. And I think if Hulk Hogan were to have wrestled me in his career, that he would sound more or less like a whiny girl in a porno film, saying not so fast and not so hard, because he didn't like the contact. So the reason I'm out early and he's around there when he's 49 years old is because I put out and I gave people their money's worth. He did in a different way.
Ouch.
Great entertainer. But at the same time, you didn't have to apologize to your friends for watching a Mick Foley match. And sometimes, I know when I was on the Larry King show and they were watching Hulk in action, it was embarrassing for me to be considered to be in that same profession as he was, because his stuff was so obviously weak. So, and I'm taking that out. It's a little aggression that I wouldn't normally say, but yeah, that's pretty brutal stuff for a guy of his magnitude with me.
Yo,
Mick said, "Hey, you got me fucked up."
hey, why you do him like that, man? He said you would sound like a whiny girl in a porn.
You're going too hard.
Wait, hold on.
You're
slow
going too
down.
hard.
Ow.
Damn.
He said I was embarrassed to show my friends your shit because that shit was soft.
S-O,
Yo.
not even soft. Soft. S-O-F-F.
Hey,
Soft.
You can be a fan of whatever type of wrestling you like. You know, it's people that like the high paced luchador shit, the spots. You know what I'm saying? That's so they call them. It's people that like the slow, methodical storytelling in the ring, locks and holds and you know what I'm saying?
All the shenanigans.
That Shawn Michaels, Ric Flair. We gotta put him in a category because he's one of them. That Rocky Maivia, that's selling. Them was three of
Those
the
are
top
the sellers.
sellers.
Those
You know
are
what I'm
the
saying? They
sellers.
sold the shit. You know what I'm saying? You like niggas like Ultimate Warrior, Goldberg, come in, crash a motherfucker real quick, get in and handle business.
Bust your head open before
You
you
know what I'm
come
saying?
in.
You like the gimmicky niggas like the Undertaker, because he's a gimmick. The Hurricanes, the Molly Hollies, and you know shit like. I mean, wrestling's a gimmick in general, but there's certain type of wrestling. But the nigga Foley, I mean, I think Mick give a different perspective to hardcore wrestling.
Absolutely, I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Like these niggas now, they doing super death matches all the time.
Right.
You know, beat niggas with light poles and
Yes, but
slamming
I'm
niggas
so
over.
tired of seeing them little tight, them
Hey,
little small
that
ass.
shit make me like
Yeah.
Because, like, how do you embrace the impact with the glass flying not to get into your eyes? The little small pieces. You know what I'm saying? That when you open your eye, you might be blind now.
Yeah, fuck all that shit.
That shit is wild. But some of it be good. Some of it is a cha-cha. And
I
it's
hope they
nice
pay all niggas
performances.
enough.
And then, you know, then you got, like, the independent style wrestling.
Them niggas always doing that shit.
You know, I mean, yeah, that's an indies type of style, but it's a certain style to how the independent niggas wrestle. It's always high spots. It's always a high spot. It's always something crazy in indie wrestling. Seth Rollins, AJ Styles. You know what I'm saying? The Bret Hart's technician type fight wrestlers. Foley just, like I said, different
Just
type of shit. Even in his regular matches that weren't hardcore matches, he always gave you a little bit of brutality with the elbow from off the top rope off the to the apron.
Right.
You know, all right, get my head caught in the shit. He was always giving you some shit. You know what I'm saying? Damn. You and Shawn Michaels tore the house down to this day.
Oh, that was a great match.
Best Hell in a Cell ever. Undertaker versus Shawn Michaels. Best Hell in a Cell out of them all. We could talk about the Triple H's. Triple H got a lot of them. He got some bangers. We talk about some of the bangers Taker got. But Taker and Shawn,
Great.
number one.
Great.
Fuck top 5, number one.
Great.
Foley said, how do we top that?
Fuck it, throw me up the top of the motherfucker.
You know what? We should start on the top of the cell first. Let's not even get in the room. Let's start on the top of the cell. And then
Let's not check to see if it's secure though. Let's just tell him.
you
Let's just
should
tell him
just
it's
throw
secure.
me off.
Yeah, just throw me off the motherfucker. You know what I'm
You
saying?
just throw me off. I think that's how we should start it off. We should box. And
I wonder if they got to the back.
I'm gonna bring a chair up there.
I wonder if they got to the back after and it was like, I said throw me off, not through it, motherfucker.
I mean, Taker threw him, but Taker low-key launched that nigga.
Yo, Mark,
I don't think either one of them. See, it go
Mark,
back to
you had no remorse
Look,
with the way you threw that man off.
it.
That
Go
cage.
back to what they had talked about in the shit that Foley never went up there. Vince said you checked it. Yeah,
It's all good. Yeah.
The nigga would have knew. Yeah, my big ass walked up there and a
Click,
motherfucking
click.
Zipto strap flew
Zip
off.
tie.
Zip tie flew
Yeah.
off. Them big ass niggas got up there. They was walking. It's just spin, spin, spin. Hey, throw me off. That okay. Told y'all. There's a lot of shit going on right now, but fuck it, cause this is what I'm here.
This
for.
is one of those days.
I don't want to give y'all recaps of Raw and SmackDown every fucking week. Y'all saw it or you didn't? You didn't or you did?
Right.
Cool. Just some other shit you probably didn't see. If you ain't got Peacock, WWE Network, you don't got fucking the internet. Let's talk about it for real. If y'all ain't did your homework.
Yeah, cause that shit was
The nigga said, alright, I'm gonna throw a chair up there, we're gonna start at the top, throw me off. What was the actual thought? Like, did they really think like he was just gonna get thrown off, boom, land on the table, he was gonna get up? Did he think he was just gonna get up?
I know that shit had to knock the wind out of his ass.
He missed the table. Everyone's, oh my god, great spot. The nigga missed the table. He hit it, yes, he hit the table, but he missed the table. The nigga damn near slid off the table. He hit it, boom, and slid off. He
That
missed.
nigga bounced. He literally bounced up.
He didn't land on the table. I don't even think the shit broke. Nah, for real. I don't even think the table broke.
I'm sorry, it's not funny, but it's
The table
funny at
didn't
the
even
same
break.
time.
He just threw the nigga
Yes,
off the
guys,
shit.
like The Rock.
Threw the nigga off the shit, and it didn't even break.
That's just it. Ba-boom! I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just having a flashback in my head of that shit right now.
Like,
it reminded me of when people like skip rocks across the
man.
That nigga Mick skip across that table. It's a little too far.
Like, bro.
Oh, I wonder what he was thinking in his head when he was going down though. When he was on his way. Like, oh no, this nigga threw me too far.
Too far. Nigga. Too far. Look at this. Oh, it's broke. Yeah. Look. What the fuck is that?
One more time.
What is that?
Hey. Oh, he made it.
He barely hit the table. It broke because you fucking 285 pounds, you fat, sloppy fuck.
That nigga rolled.
What the fuck?
He rolled through there like a fucking bowling ball, bruh.
Like, why'd you do that?
That shit reminded me of
Who idea was this?
Hey, you know when you go bowling and that shit like and you roll it so hard that it like bump into the gutter and then bump back out the gutter. That's what that shit reminded me of.
Look at the nigga. Oh, I gotta jump. I'm a climber. He barely made it up on top of the cage.
That nigga.
He barely make it up. You seen that?
He almost got burnt the fuck up. I know that.
Look, we gonna fight. Bang. Yeah. It was good. It was good. Look.
Oh.
The match is over with, dog. Look at you. He was underneath the table. He was underneath the table, dog. He was underneath the table.
He caught that far in.
He was underneath the table, dog.
That far in.
He was underneath the
Excuse
table,
me, folks.
He was. What the fuck, man? I don't know what they was thinking. All right, we gonna finish the match. Mankind, Mick Foley. What is Mick short for? First of all, that's my first question. What is Mick short for? That's a very interesting question for me. Foley, you are out of control, dog. I think you are so much. After you just ripped Hulk Hogan the way you just did, I think you are so much greater of a wrestler than what we ever gave you credit for. Rock and Sock, I hated it. Socko was trash. When you was Mankind, I was fucking with you. When you was just regular Mankind with the mask, you was dope. Then you got into like Mankind with the t-shirt and the dress shirt. Cactus Jack, did my homework. Death matches. You was great in that shit. You were amazing. ECW. You know what I'm saying? I love Dude Love. Dude Love was the fucking man. We should have got more Dude Love. We should have got more Dude Love. More Dude Love. But we didn't get enough Dude Love. But boy, oh boy. This shit right here, you should have never did that cell match. And then you finished it. Y'all kept wrestling. The nigga threw you off the cage. That's my next question.
So you didn't get enough of getting thrown off the cage. You wanted these tacks and shit.
You wanted to get choke slammed on top of the cage, but how did you expect to get back to the ring? I want to know what was supposed to happen after you got choke slammed on top of the cage. How was you supposed to get in the ring and do the rest of the spots?
Another one. You ain't got
I
enough of them
just
choke
don't
slams?
even understand that shit.
You don't have enough of them choke slams? You ain't had enough, huh?
This might be number 2 in the Hell in a Cell. Second one, the first 2 Hell in a Cells. Well, this is, stop. Look at this shit.
Jesus Christ.
He threw him.
He barely made
He barely made it, though.
That
I think
nigga-
he should have threw him maybe a little bit
Every
further
one of
back.
them, he barely made it, yo. Look at this nigga Terry Funk.
Terry Funk barely could walk in. Nigga Undertaker choke slammed that nigga out his shoes. Goddamn Walmart shoes is in the goddamn ring to
Not
this
choke
day.
slammed him out his shoes.
Who picked up the Walmart shoes?
Hey Mick, can we stop by this Walmart right here before
We
get
gotta
to the
put
ring?
more respect on Mick Foley's career.
Yes.
Like, from that to the I Quit match against Rocky,
Brutal.
which I think made Rocky a star. I think that solidified his heelness. He was just a heel. He was a shit talker before.
That's when he became like, damn, nigga.
But when
like,
you did that,
real?
it was like, oh, that shit was crazy.
Like, it was kind of... Yeah.
Then the voiceover shit.
Yeah, that was elaborate.
Nigga didn't like that. He was like, nigga, I told you 10. You hit me 16 times, motherfucker.
Right. What the fuck was
My
that
kids
shit?
was there, boy.
Nigga.
Going back to that match and then looking at Young Rock and he talked about him and Triple H, how I guess Mr. Freeze or whatever was Shawn Michaels. I had looked it up. The nigga that everybody's like, oh, we never heard of that guy. He was like, yeah, he was a top guy, but that's a code name. It was Shawn Michaels. He's talking about HBK in that episode.
I figured that.
And then him and Triple H is kind of having static because, you know, he like, I don't know if I should trust the guy or whatever. We went out and did the promo. You kind of went over. You did some extra shit. Yeah, it was heat. You know what I'm saying? It made you look good, but it was like, damn, you was shitting on me.
Yeah.
That's what we talked about. Then we got into the match, and then, you know, we find out that some of that greater shit that we seen, you know, the rock bottom and all the extra shit, they agreed on doing that. Vince was calling for the match to be over with. Boom, they got some pops for both of them. I think, to me, that really was the making in for Triple H. That was the night that Triple H became, I don't know, the man. Because that wasn't his opening to be the man, but that was the night that we as fans was like, we fucking with him. You get what I'm saying? Because he had took over DX. This was kind of like his first pay-per-view back. DX was kind of like on that anti-heel kind of shit. They was heel but non-heel. Rock was a heel. Boom, man. It was just a great match. I think that was the best match on that SummerSlam 97. We had Stone Cold and Taker, Highway to Hell. That shit was whatever.
See,
I think that was a better storyline than anything. But
kids today will never know, yo.
Listen, hold on.
Y'all will never know how great shit was before motherfuckers had to start making shit all, you know, censored for you little young motherfuckers. We had so much fucking greatness, nigga. That nigga Triple H. You know what? Where I give Triple H props for? You remember that shit when he made the bitch show her titties?
yeah. And
you know what?
DX
Excuse me for saying that like that.
With DX, and it was like,
Yeah,
yeah.
female
I mean,
viewers.
DX was
He
lit.
made the girl show her.
DX was a part of that whole rock star pop culture shit that was going on during the 90s.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We was growing up in it. We imagine if we was adults in it. You know,
Right.
we took over the 2000s, the early 2000s
He was
into
really
the
pushing
2020s. You
They
know,
was really pushing the limits. You know what I'm saying? And not even to mention the amount of fines that they got because of the shit that they were showing, yo. Like,
look,
man.
back to Foley now.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
This
y'all.
is where I feel like we should have known Rocky was always overstepping because he did that with Triple H. Although he made Triple H, that was a great match. One of my favorite ladder matches.
That's a great rivalry.
One of my favorite. I mean, and in that rivalry, that's probably one of the best matches. Minus the Iron Man match.
Yeah.
But that was the one of Triple H's, my favorite Triple H matches, and my favorite The Rock match.
I think
That we seen with the Young Rock story that Rocky was a little brash, I guess, took things into his own hand, overstepped the line, and here we are today talking about him hitting Foley 16 times with that chair. Foley didn't like it, but
so brutal.
it made great TV.
So brutal. That shit, it did make great TV, but it's like, goddamn, bro, like,
Great TV.
But also too, there is like, you know, I've looked back at like certain like little documentaries or little mini movies, whatever the fuck you want to call it, of like where they talk about, you know, all that type of shit about how wrestlers actually, that's like it's a respectable thing when you take that chair shot like that. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, yeah.
That shit is
16
like,
times?
that shit is just, you know what I'm saying? One is already like, oh yeah, man, but 16.
But it just goes back to just me saying we gotta put respect on Foley's name.
You must.
He got great matches. I don't know if I was showing you that Dude Love versus Stone Cold. I think it was like a hardcore match. Nigga, man, Stone Cold was getting his ass beat. But then he fucked Foley up. Boom, ha, throw him up. Stunner. Bang. It's just Mick puts on great matches.
Puts on great matches. And not only just that, you know what? It takes a lot to not only put on a great match, but then a lot of those matches where he was like pushing his body to the limit.
He lost.
Thank you. He lost.
That Shawn Michaels match was great.
He lost. And that's the respectable thing about this shit is that, you know, a lot of these older wrestlers, if you look back at them, the ones that are really respectable, Undertaker, you know, people like that, it's not about them. It's not about them. It's about the business, and it's about, hey, what's gonna pop? Oh, let me get this. Oh, you got some new young talent that could be something. Let me do something to put them over. Some of these niggas y'all putting over, y'all shouldn't put over, but I respect you for what you do.
Taker had a 30-year career, 20-year career. Only one that had the strap 5 times. Only had the WWE, WWF title maybe 3 times. He had the world title like twice.
But even then, that's the thing about Taker. Taker didn't have to have the belt. Taker didn't have to have the belt.
Without the belt, he had a storyline without the belt.
We didn't give a fuck about the belt.
Without the belt,
we didn't give a fuck about the belt. Anytime we see Taker, it's fucking Taker.
Some of the matches on them streaks we gotta take off though, like the handicap match against Buchanan and them niggas. That shit was trash.
It was a handicap match,
but it was supposed to be a tag team match. It was trash.
But it was a handicap.
I'm talking about the match.
No.
Not the stipulations of how he won the match or what the match was.
That's what
the
matters.
match itself was not good.
Oh, okay. Regardless of
Undertaker versus Undertaker.
Regardless of if it was good or not, it was a WrestleMania match and it was a hard.
I mean, it's on the streak. It's on the streak, right? Period. It's on the streak. That's what you're trying to say.
It's there.
But what I'm not. Listen. Why you being all defensive and shit?
Because when you come to the when it comes to the streak, we don't down talk the streak. We do not down talk.
You can't even name every victim in the streak.
You know what? You're fucking right. I can't. But in the same notion too, I'm not gonna let you down talk the streak. And I'm
Gorilla Gonzalez.
Okay.
Another bad match. You got the victory. You got the W. I'm not taking away the W. I'm not taking away the streak as a legacy. But what I am saying is, in this storytelling of the streak, Giant Gonzalez. Okay.
And Giant Gonzalez, you should not have let them dress you the fuck up like that.
I mean, I was scared of him as a kid in that little outfit. Maybe he should have wore a mask or something.
They got you up there looking like
that. Yeah, he looked like Tarzan.
What the fuck?
He should have wore like some Jimmy Snooker shorts or something.
Like, come on, bruh. Like, or took a motherfucking onesie like motherfucking Andre. My nigga, like, come on, bruh.
Yeah.
They got you coming out there with that hot ass fur and shit on and a motherfucking.
In Las Vegas.
Come on, bruh. It's hotter than 4 fat bitches in a Fiat. And you want to be
bad match.
Come on, bruh.
Undertaker versus Undertaker. Bad match. Sorry to say, Diesel versus Taker. Not that great. Okay. Undertaker versus Ric Flair. Woo, that was fire. He beat the shit out of Flair.
Because for a second it sounded like he was like...
He beat the shit out of Triple H. He beat the shit out of Triple H in 17.
He did dog the fuck out of Triple H.
I think Triple H scratched the bitch. That's all he did. That's all he did was scratch the bitch.
He definitely dogged that.
He beat Triple H all over that place.
Yeah. He had everlasting... he had... the shit from that match lasted for a while.
You know...
that was like Purple Tights era for Triple H, right?
No, that was
I want to say that was Purple Tights.
That was short. He was wearing the chonies. That was chonies. That was
chonies?
That was It's My Time Now, Triple H.
Okay, but there was another one. Well, there was a couple where he done whooped Triple H's ass at WrestleMania.
He beat him a couple of times.
God damn, everyone he done whooped your ass.
Triple H is one wrestler that has a losing record at WrestleMania, but got a lot of WrestleMania, got a lot of pay-per-views, a lot of main events.
Yeah, but he also has a lot of wins and main events as well.
I mean, he got
WrestleMania, but yeah.
Well, we talking about the show. We talking about
WrestleMania,
and at the Super Bowl, the nigga get that ass beat.
The Rock too.
The Rock got a lot of losing. Rock don't even have a
Was
particular
that WrestleMania
pay-per-view
2000?
that he won at.
WrestleMania 2000, he lost, right? Did he lose to Triple H? Wasn't it Triple H?
Yeah, I believe so. Triple H won that match.
Yeah.
But that was a four-way, fatal four-way.
WrestleMania 17. Stone Cold.
I mean, but that was... We understand these things. The Rock been... I told you a couple of shows ago, this is not the Rock show. We've talked about Dwayne too much.
I'm just saying, when we talking about that era, look,
I know. What I'm saying is-
either way, all right, fuck it. I ain't gonna
we
say.
were talking about Taker.
Anywho, we
didn't
are
wanna
talking
turn
about
it
Taker.
into
We was talking to the Triple
niggas
H too,
who-
and we was talking about all of it.
Let me just switch it up.
We was originally
I
talking
know.
about the Rock and Triple H.
I was on Foley. I segued to the Rock to just show how he was always stepping over the line, but how in stepping over the line it helped make great moments like the Foley situation, and me giving Foley his props to the great matches that he had. Right?
Okay.
I spoke on the Triple H ladder match to show the fans who maybe watch Young Rock to understand what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Fair enough.
It wasn't necessarily a Rock subject. We've spoken too much about
Rock.
Dwayne. Moving forward,
Anywho.
because we don't have much time left in the show, y'all. Sorry. This is a good one. We gotta give you more of this. WWE been listening to us, y'all. They listening to us. We got them all to inspire something. They listening. Because I told y'all that they was going to give Roman a new belt. They gave Roman a new belt. But it only made sense talking about the lineage of the belt.
By the way, that new belt
is pretty fire.
is pretty nice. I will get. At first I was like, I didn't like it because it went to Roman, but it's a nice
It
belt.
make the world title kind of look a little still now. But I like the new world title. I like it a lot.
Yes. Because
Seth makes it look great.
he makes it look great.
But that Roman belt is amazing. Look like the Snoop Dogg belt, low key.
Looks a lot like the Snoop Dogg
Yes.
belt.
But also talks on to, when we talk lack of creativity, I feel like they gave the world title something. They put the egos, they made everything make sense to the lineage of what they wanted to do, giving it this new lineage, but making it feel important and special.
By the way, I talked shit about it at first.
It looked like the big gold belt. It got the eagle, the boyhood dream eagles on it. It got everything. It got so much to it.
It was designed for Seth.
I need one of those belts. Exactly. It was yes.
He was the one to debut that belt.
Listen. They gave the women new belts.
Yes.
I told y'all. This 3 weeks ago that they need to get rid of the belts, call one a women's title, and then the other one is the women's world title. Rhea got that. What I don't like is that they copycatted the belts. Lack of creativity yet again. I like Roman's belt. Whatever we can say about it, it's great. The beautiful belt, I want one of those too. But then you gave Asuka the same belt, and then you gave Rhea the same belt as Roman. I mean, that's
And you just made it in white.
You made one white, and then what's Rhea's belt? Red?
White.
White as well. Okay, that's cool. That way, there's no this or that to it. I like the belts. I just wish I would have maybe went back to the old women's belt. Maybe made one smaller. Like what's that belt that they got the Northwestern belt or whatever in NXT? Something like that. That would have been dope.
I mean, but nowadays, when you think about belts and titles and shit, me personally,
You want the big face.
you want a big.
They like
belt.
watches.
It's like the championship. I love the big belts. I love the big belts.
I'm more of a style kind of guy.
Style counts, but
that's why
also,
that's why I got the $1 million belt. You know what I'm saying? That's why I got the $1 million, because the $1 million it needs to have the leather on it.
That Kane
like
belt,
Ted has.
That Kane belt, why it stood out to me, the shit was fucking huge. I saw it online at first. I was like, oh yeah, it's dope because the black and red. I love black and red. But then I saw it in person. I was like, oh my freaking gosh, it's huge.
Tag team titles. They need to make one belt.
Yeah, we're tired of
They
this.
need to. I like how Sammy and them was on SmackDown. I like how they show up on Raw. I think that's tag. Like I told y'all, The tag team belts needs to be Universal, Raw, and SmackDown. You know what else they did?
They brought in NXT.
They brought in the NXT belt. You know what else they did?
Shout out
they said,
to them women's
we
champion.
gon'
Yeah.
unify. I talk shit about, let me get this real quick. I talk shit about that women's title. The women tag team belts.
Which ones?
The women tag team belts. I talk shit about them. I said these belts is irrelevant. Y'all not doing nothing with them. Young Rose, Shayna Blazer, Queen of Spades, came in, won the
Bullied
belts,
them bitches.
bring some legitimacy back to the women tag team. We here. Look, hey,
Y'all bitches-
I'm Ronda Rousey. I'm a motherfucking star. I can go rock with my bitch real
Them
quick.
bitches came through on some death row shit. On some
I rock with my
straight
bitch.
Suge Knight shit.
We gonna tear shit up. Put Shayna on. Shayna should have been a champ. Y'all bypassed Shayna and then give her the strap.
I mean, she been had her time though. You know. What
I mean,
I'm
but when
saying?
she left NXT as the champ, she should listen. If y'all gonna have a women's champion, NXT women's champion, get pushed up and she don't lose her belt, she automatically need to be put in that position. Had 3 strikes at the belt, but y'all love Charlotte so fucking much. Y'all didn't put my girl Shayna in the position that she should have been.
Right. And let's not even get on that shit because
We don't got time
hold
for
up.
all that.
You know what? No, fuck it. I'm saying it. Bitch, who the fuck you think you is? After you done got your ass, after you done motherfucking got dog walked by Rhea, now you think you just gonna pop back up and ask for another motherfucking title shot? I hope Bianca dog walk your ass. Bitch is gonna try to walk up when Oscar got the new belt talking about, she wanna go for the belt. Bitch, no. Stand in line, bitch. Bianca still got her shit.
Oh, okay. Listen.
Like, who the fuck you
Listen,
think you is?
Hold on. Let's get there. You hold that energy.
I'm sorry.
Ronda, Shayna, I want to see this match with y'all and the NXT champions. I hope maybe we can get 3, 4, 5 matches out of this shit. Great storyline. I hope y'all make the storyline great. I'm so interested in unifying these belts. That means the women's title is going to be on Raw, SmackDown, and NXT like they should. Because there's bitches over there in NXT that need the spotlight, need the shine.
NXT.
Y'all doing it up at NXT too. I've been tapping in with y'all. But here's where Bianca going to turn heel.
I don't see it.
Y'all took the belt from me. Y'all let Asuka get a new belt. Triple H handshaking her, giving her hugs and love.
What kind of shit is
now,
that?
A couple of weeks ago, I said, damn, look, if y'all ain't gonna run, Asuka ain't gonna show Asuka no love. Bianca just gonna run over, beat her ass, beat the EST. Boom. Now y'all giving us a little juice, a little storyline here. Asuka got the belt. Y'all giving her one last run that I said she deserved. Hopefully she could do it right.
She not.
But y'all didn't give Bianca her new belt. Y'all took the belt from her, gave this bitch a new belt. Charlotte bringing her dumb ass up in here.
I don't like that
Here
shit,
we go to
man.
set it right here.
I don't
Charlotte
like that
gonna
shit.
beat Asuka. And then Bianca gonna go ahead and beat her fourth horsewoman. Cause that's what we do, cause we the best. We the strongest, we the best, we the toughest around this motherfucker. I'm gonna get this new belt. That Hunter should have came and shook my hand and gave me a hug and wrapped this belt around my waist. But because you didn't, I have to come back here and show you bitches who the boss was around this motherfucker. Bow down to the EST around this motherfucker.
Like I said,
And they gonna boo her. Woo, 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 woo. She gonna come back. She gonna crash everybody. Let's make it a triple threat match. Because I want to beat both these bitches.
that's what I predict is gonna happen. It's gonna end up a triple threat, and not only just that, like I said, Bianca gonna dog walk these bitches because she tired of this shit. Furthermore, I'm tired of it for you, Bianca. Who the fuck this bitch thinks she is? You just got slammed on your motherfucking face at WrestleMania. We ain't forgot.
From the top rope.
We ain't forgot 2 times.
I got it in
Top rope
okay.
and on foot. I was there, bitch. I remember. All right. Furthermore, like I said, who the fuck you think you is? Just gonna try to step through. I almost want to take it racist mode, but I ain't even gonna go there because this is wrestling we talking about. It's not that serious for me to go there. But like I said, Charlotte, look, you're good. You've done a lot, but
You Rick daughter, we understand.
bitch, who the fuck you think you is?
You ain't that good. I mean, you good.
Bitch, stand in line.
You good, but you boring.
Okay?
Back of the line.
Go and find the rest of your face that you left on that mat at WrestleMania.
Back of the line. Like, you ain't Rick. You ain't Rick.
You need to go find you a tag team partner.
You ain't white boy Rick. You ain't Rick Ross. You ain't Rick Rose. You're not Ricky Lake. And you're not fucking Ric Flair. You're not even Richard Flair.
Rick Fox, none of them.
Rick Fox, Rick Skippy, who?
Slick Rick,
Nigga.
none of
This
it.
bitch got me fucked up.
Yeah.
But
We feel some type of way about
Bianca, I already told you, Bianca, I beat Bailey.
And
I won an ESPY for whooping Sasha Banks' ass. Great match. Great WrestleMania main event. Great match. Ran it back a year later. Beat the man. She don't even call herself the man no more.
And
Hey, Trish Stratus is punking this bitch so much. She's just in a Money in the Bank contest now.
Man. Come on, man. Come on.
She in a Money in the Bank competition. Trust me. She not gonna win and Zoe not gonna win either.
That's look. Hey, look.
We know that. I know that.
Come on, bro.
But you know what I'm saying? The GOAT is back in the building.
Becky just gonna use that time to motherfucking dog Trish ass all through that whole
The
match.
GOAT is back in the building. What more can I say? Because I've been telling y'all this already. But listen. It's been real. Okay. We running out of
Running
airtime.
out of time.
You know what
Running
I'm
out of
saying?
time.
They flashing the shit in front of us. Somebody else got to come on the channel.
They said if we keep going, we're gonna get fined.
They said if we keep going, they just gonna put the next show on.
I ain't got no extra money to get fined right now. Speaking of fines, I ain't even gonna go there. I had a joke in my head, but I ain't gonna go there.
Today. It's been real. Major moves in a minor way. I'm the future Raxy Math.
It's your boy Beezy, man.
Shout out to my guy Sean 2 times.
2 times.
And Beezy, bartender, DJ Scratch and Sniff. Play me some shit. Get us the fuck out of here.
What more can I say?
We don't do that sucker shit.
Not up
here.
in here. Not up in here.
Not there.
Not anywhere. You make the rules, we break them.
Peace out, y'all.